Alrighty, so here we have Cardano versus the dollar, symbol ADA. We're looking at an hourly and 4 hour. We'll actually do a general overview of this one. We did hit our upside targets from the, I guess, weekend's end, Thursday, Friday. Looking pretty damn good right there. And it looks like I have not plotted any more since. So let's see. You are with these emojis in a friendly way. Nice one, man. I like your emoticon game over there. Anyways, okay, so what do we have on the short-term time frames first and foremost? We have a bit of a range going on right now. I do look at it as something like this. You can see that this one's, if it is going to turn out to be bullish, it's probably going to do something like this, create some higher lows within the structure. That would imply short term probably does come down somewhere around about 267, 267 and a half. But as long as it does hold the higher lows, which just needs to, not come down below about 252 right here, I do look at this as a nice and healthy sideways consolidation. Volume signature supports this, or volume signature right here supports this. Volatility probably supports it as well. Oh, what do you know? Coming all the way down right there. Beautiful. And 4 hour RSI. While short term, it is a little bit on the downside angle. This is more or less neutral as far as the more long term goes, I suspect. Looking at a daily right here, I mean, pretty damn good setup, actually. Again, I wouldn't mind another test down around here. I just don't want to see a break below 250. And then I'll probably be looking for a beautiful close coming into September open. Sorry, beautiful. Yes, that's what I mean. Hold on. Let's go look at it on the monthly specifically, because this one is trending right here. Where is my Cardano? There it is. There you are, Derpo. Looking good. Weekly, still trending above all. Still trending above the top side trend band, and actually did have a beautiful close above there last week. So here's what I'd say about this one. You have actually a very, very easy setup on this one. As long as you're trending above the top side trend band, I look for that to continue. You saw the same thing over here all the way from December 2020, which didn't get faded until February 2021. On this astronomical move, and you've seen this a couple times on this asset right here, 773%, by the way. Actually, no, just a few times right there. Anyways, more importantly, it did just get a fresh closure above the last 1, 2, 3 weeks so far. We're actually testing around the top side trend band right now. So anywhere down to like 270 is completely fine. In this case right here, the weekly would have problems below 245. Then I would look for bigger retracements down to about 220 to 215 region. But for right now, the monthly is probably setting up for a beautiful closure. In fact, it is. And what's the monthly looking like? Well, it's not just possibly going to close on the all-time highs with any sort of closure above 250. It would also be trending above the top side trend band as well, which the top side is coming in actually at that 220 target to the downside on an actual break. But for right now, if this does get confirmed, again, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, I would be looking further north before any sort of a general massive pullback. Can we come up with some targets for this one? Yes, I believe we can actually. You have a pretty obvious range going on right here now, don't you? Something like this, of which you are actually, you're just kind of topping out short term at the 2618 right there. That's okay, that's fine. This would imply, though, if that monthly closure scenario is met, I would be looking for this one to make leg ups towards $3.5, maybe even $4 into maybe September, more than likely October in this case. Look pretty damn good. It looked very, very good right here. So with that in mind, again, where does the short term time frames break down? Below about 250. And below 250, I would look for a move to 220 to 215. But until that happens, I just look at short-term sideways as more or less fine, more or less ranging, and no major issues right there. But the areas for changing around are very well documented, as is Bitcoin. And so that is what I would say about that. Hopefully that was helpful.